When I worked as a tailor, I had to do a lot of zipper repairs. So let me talk to you about what is and what isn't repairable on a zipper. This guy right here, obviously, here's the slider. On your slider, on the back of it, there's going to be a little number, sometimes a little letter telling you what type of slider this is. So like this slider, really tiny, really cute, can't replace this slider. So if you need to replace the slider, which typically you would have to replace the slider if these teeth are not coming together properly, you can replace the slider with the exact same type of slider to help them come together. Also, if your teeth aren't coming together properly, sometimes it's helpful just to clamp your slider tighter. So I normally take like a pair of needle nose pliers and clamp them together, and that helps it be tight enough to bind your teeth together. On the top of our zippers, there is what's called a stopper. So on plastic zippers, there's a plastic stopper. On metal zippers, there's a metal stopper. And the metal stoppers are really easy to replace. So if you have an issue where your zipper is sliding off, you can buy the little stoppers and then it'll stop that zipper from sliding off. But that's not as easy on a plastic zipper. You can sometimes get away with using a metal stopper on the plastic zipper, but you have to really clamp it on there tight, otherwise it's not going to quite work. The teeth on these, if you lose a tooth, either way, if you lose a tooth in the middle, you have to replace the entire zipper. You can't continue to use that zipper. So teeth are kind of irreplaceable, but the slider and the stopper totally you can replace. As well, on this one, there's a little stopper at the bottom. You can replace those, but on this one, where they join together, you cannot replace this. So you would have to completely replace your zipper. My final note is that if you get a slash in this, if there's a cut in this, typically you can't continue to use it because it's made a weak point in your zipper. So be really careful when you're seam ripping and you want to reuse a zipper, because if you cut into this, you might be a little bit screwed.